Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. We are back with some more Sentenced to Be a Hero episode 4. Last episode we had the conclusion to the Lotus fight, and what a fight it was. I had my face scrunched up the whole time just because of how unsettling Lotus was, and then whenever Norgal and the civilians were getting hurt, especially whenever Norgal got the vines and stuff twisted around his leg, and oh man, that was just disgusting. We did actually end on a happy note though, with the foreman that was speaking to Xylo earlier that ended up being that little girl's father, and then her giving those the flowers to Xylo, which ultimately landed into Teo's hands. And of course Xylo had to give it to her. You know, she needs some kind of praise or some kind of affection. I'm really hoping that we get both Dota and Norgal back from the repair shop, although maybe Dota will be the more likely since, you know, all that just happened with Norgal, unless there's like a time skip or something. But yeah, I'm excited to see that, so let's go ahead and hop into the next episode. Okay, we're at the snowy weather. If there's anything I know from watching Freerun, then I know this is going to be possibly tricky for the show. Ain't that the truth? There's always something going on. Always a new road to travel. Just in talking about heroes from actual heroes from other shows and anything really. More of him being a wisp of a man kicking in. Even Teo with her little tiny legs and everything, she's still going strong. Even if she is a goddess. Yep, river and sheer cliffs, but that doesn't matter if the blight starts affecting those birds. This is really nice to see because of just how insane the blight is. All these people are just living their lives. Dota? Nice! Okay, I might have seen him traveling with him, but here he is for sure. And right back to his stealing ways. Okay, so we're probably gonna run into some trouble there eventually. Dang, Dota, okay. He got out of the repair shop and he's won everything. Every vice out there. He's locked up. Okay, Norgal's back. Let's go. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Sav, okay. That's another hero then? So she doesn't get locked up, huh? Or is it just Xylo? Make merry with me. Your excitement says otherwise, though. Oh, a board game. Don't say it. Don't say what your strategy is. You've been tricked. Does she just have that prep the whole time? And those the flowers that she got from last episode? Yeah, that really caught her off guard. She's like, okay, her being like, I shall grant you the honor of like reading it to me. It was like, reminds me so much of Gilgamesh when he's like, I grant you the honor of like me asking you a question. I'm pretty sure that happens sometimes, maybe when he's speaking to Saber. Yeah, he's like, I'll grant you the honor of me asking you a question, not the other way around, like how you would expect it to be. So her saying that is just, it's so funny comparing it to Gilgamesh. Dragon drunk. It was the death of him. Did he practice flying with any kind of equipment or what? Of course, she's got to be with her knight. Okay, so her and Kivia got a good relationship. That's nice. Okay. You're not gonna leave without Teo. That's nice that she just wants to talk. Maybe some more talk about strategy and stuff. She's just so adorable. It's never gonna get old. They're just trotting around all giddy. It might get old for Xylo though. Oh, so how long ago was she created? How long was she in that coffin? I don't know if coffin is the right thing to call it, but... Yeah, for her to not know like any of the relevant things of the time, being here at a festival is gonna just unlock so much for her. She knows so much about this. The red cheeks over there. It's like, wow, she's actually a normal person underneath that rough exterior. Yeah, don't put that. You know you just want to try it on your own. Script, so maybe that's just the form of currency. I was wondering what he meant when he said that to Norgal. Oh, interesting. Are those seals, sacred seals carved into that? But also used for like payment? Yeah, we sure did. Yep, and hopefully that starts to change the way people think. And it didn't even show us his smile, it just showed us his eyes. Oh yeah, that's not the only thing I have. Oh, so she was lost. It wasn't just that they were keeping her? Oh, wow.
されるようなことがあるなら逆に女神を増やすことはできないかと。そして軍部はテオリッタ様の解析を希望した。
So in a way, they were kind of like rebelling against the temple.
実際は解剖だろう。
Hmm.
無論神
Of
殿側は
course
反
they
対
did.
した。しかし今は状況が変わりつつある。貴様らが短い期間で2つの魔王現象を
Two demon lords, yep.
テオリッタ様の有用性を示したからだ。
あいつは役立たずだと思われていたのか。見つかったばかりなら性能も何も。
Yeah, exactly. And this is kind of concerning.
力は知っていた。そう遺跡に記されていたからだ。
Oh, okay. If they're trying to analyze and have other goddesses created, then there could be like a goddess knight like battle eventually.
個々によって異なる。あらゆる猛毒を生む。激しい雷や嵐を呼ぶ。
Nice.
未来の光景を見る。
Okay, so their type of powers have a huge range.
役目が終われば、また棺で雷や嵐を呼ぶ。未来の光景を見る。魔王現象の出現に応じて目覚め、役目が終われば、また棺で眠りにつくそうだ。
Okay. But how's that determined?
達也の野郎も女神に異世界から呼ばれたって噂が立つぐらい。
From another world?
これまで発見された12の女神たちに比べると、剣を召喚する能力は数段劣ると判断された。
I mean, it kind of sounds that way, honestly.
我々はテオリッタ様の行く末
Oh,
を
maybe that's why she was designated to like be the one to analyze.
不分寺での自滅的な戦いはある種の罪滅ぼしだったわけか。
Hmm.
女神として役に立たねえからってなんだって言うんだ。はい、お待たせ。
She's over there just having such a wonderful time while they're over there in that heavy conversation. Don't drop it! Don't drop it! No, no! Whew. That was close.
あいつの有用性だかなんだかを
Yeah.
ガルトゥイルのクソ野郎どもに認めさせる。
Yeah, which just goes back to like the first thing he said.
防衛だ。この要塞の防衛を貴様ら勇者だけで担ってもらう。
Okay, we're already here.
獅子だ。
To the death. Guess that doesn't matter much to them. They can just be brought back.
この要塞を貴様ら勇者のみで魔王現象から死守してもらう。
How close is it?
つまりは死ねってわけか。
ザイロ君、落ち着いてください。いきなり叩き殺したりするの。
お前俺はなんだと思ってやがる。
He's like, I saw what you did to Dota.
どのような作戦目標でしょう。持久戦ですね。いつまで粘ればいいのでしょう
Yeah,
か。
where will everyone else go?
死ぬまでだ。
That's literally their mission.
第9並びに第13世紀師団は後方で戦力を温存し、貴様らの
But if they're able to survive, maybe they can sneak out.
特殊攻撃を実行する。毒だ。第9の女神が奇跡をお示しに。
Oh, so we're gonna see another of the goddess.
それで魔王が殺せるのか。どれだけ撃滅作戦が発動されても完全に
Okay.
殺せなかったって聞いてるが。
その
And will they act just like
前
Teo?
回の作戦では狙撃により女神の致死毒を打ち込んだが、
Interesting.
一時的に仮死状態になっただけで奴には無意味だった。
You could have used that to continue the
サー
attack,
ブでも
though.
仕留められなかったのですね。
この結果と第三の女神の未来を見る能力により、ガルトゥイルは作戦を修正。 このミューリッド要塞に膨大な猛毒の罠を仕掛け、魔王を殺し続けることに。
Continuously interesting.
そうすれば奴の驚異的な再生力を超
Yeah.
えられるってか。
Just
そのために俺たちはただ時間を稼いで死
the
ぬ。
goddess has the ability to do that, just like an endless poison trap.
魔王現象15号イブリスの墓標。
Iblis.
魔王の誘引が完了した後、なぜ我々は
Yeah, we don't have to stay here with the poison.
それがガルトゥイルの決定だからだ。貴様らが一人でも要塞を離れた場合、
Your head gets popped.
首の聖員が部隊全員を即死させる。
部隊全員ですか。
If Xylo leaves, I get my head popped too.
俺たちが死なねえと不都合でもあんのか。
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Except for it's you, Xylo. Yeah.
よっぽど嫌われている。
I think they hate you that much.
作戦は果たします。ですが、何点か作戦の改善をお願いします。
改善？
まず我々が一人でも要塞から離れたら全員が死ぬという規則。さっさと要塞を抜け出して楽になろうとする者が想定されます。作戦どころではありません。なので誰か一人ではなく全員が離脱したら皆殺しということにするべきです。
You setting up your own escape plan here, Venetim?
作戦を遂行できるかと。ああ、それとテオリッタ様についてですが、我らが女神はお慈悲の心がお強くあられる。周囲が反対しても要塞にとどまるでしょう。
Oh, for sure.
その許可を願います。
Okay.
私は許可を出す立場にない。女神は軍令上第13世紀師団の管理下に。
Bring in Kivia.
今すぐキビア代表に連絡を取ってください。
あ
あとは何が欲しいですか？
あ、兵隊だ。人手が足りない。
わかりました。あとは
This is awesome.
食料。
わかりました。
Pardon.
あとは
You know what? Just get this whole plan forgotten.
できれば騎兵と砲兵が欲しい。ジェイスとライノは呼び戻せるか？
二人はまだ西の戦線ですよ。
Hmm.
サーブなら戻ってくるでしょうが。
Yeah, I want to see who Zav is.
おい、何をこそこそ話している。
もうザイロ君、キビア団長の部屋ならあそこじゃないですか。
あ
あとは
Okay. So Venetim is pretty sneaky.
あ、全く信用できねえな。本当にやれるのか？
なんていうか、皆さんは信じないでしょうけど、私はね、
Yeah, there's something deeper to him.
こう見えて世界を救う一歩手前まで行った男なんです。
Interesting. Yeah, he's. When I mean sneaky, he's
随分
mysterious.
陰気な場所ですね。裁判所に連行されるはずでは
There
なかったの
seems
です
to be
か？
more to him. Like when I was saying, like he might be evil or something a couple episodes ago.
尊敬すらしているんだ。
尊敬？あなたも詐欺で生計を立てたいんですか？それなら私みたいなのは尊敬してはいけませんよ。結局捕まってしまいましたし。
そうだね。全くその通りだ。
やはり
Who's that staying over in the corner?
王宮をサーカス団に売り飛ばそうとした一件がまずかったのでしょうか。
ああ、あれはかつてない犯罪だったね。
It sounds like
王都
it.
で興行していたサーカス団に敷地を売却するために王都の移転まででっち上げるとは。他にも投資詐欺、骨董品偽装に偽札作り。バークル開拓公社からは100件。
No wonder him and Dota were just chilling together up there.
すみません。
They're cut from the same cloth.
なんで詐欺師をやろうと思ったのかな？
実は子供の頃から人のがっかりする顔を見るのが苦手
That's an
でして
interesting reason.
その場しのぎで適当な嘘をついて帳尻を合わせようとしてしまうんです。
よくもまあこれだけ大きな計画の帳尻を合わせたね。
はあ。私は死刑になるのでしょうか？
Not
いや
quite.
残念ながら違う。実のところ君は詐欺罪で裁かれるわけじゃない。
詐欺じゃない。
Then
だって
what
まず
else?
かったのはこっちだよ。君が書いた記事さ。すでに神殿やガルトイル、果ては王族に至るまで魔王現象に影響されたスパイが人間のふりをして入り込んでいるんだって。
はあ、確かに書きましたね。聖騎士と女神のスキャンダルや王家の醜聞もネタ切れでしたし。
Whoa, so if that's
もっと
accurate
不安を
though,
煽るような記事が欲しいと言われましたので。
it could be accurate.
詐欺もいい、偽造もスキャンダルも陰謀論も好きにすればいい。
But the truth?
ただ真実だけは困るんだ。
Whoa!
特に君にはでっち上げた話を人に信じさせる能力がある。
And so if he convinces them of the
そう思
truth,
わせるだけの能力が。
ああ、いやいや。
yeah, are you saying what I think you're saying?
喋ることができないよ。君の船員には特別な仕掛けを。
Wow.
残念ながら君は死刑どころでは済まされない。
That's so interesting though that they would like not just kill him though.
私は何も知りません。ただ、がっかりさせたくなかっただけで。
There has to be a goddess standing next to him or
ベ
something.
ネティムレオプール。君を勇者
I wasn't expecting to see like his sentencing so soon. That is insane. So the temple really does have, or sounds like it could have these spies.
まさか本 本当に御社以外の要求を通しちまうとは。
とちゃっかりしてるよね。
Yeah, he sure is. Too clever for his own good.
どさくさで殺されるかもな。
Whose quote was that?
サーブはもう着任してるんだろうな。
ベネティムの方がまだマシなのかも
Oh
しれないね。
no. In what way though?
なんかすぐ問題起こしそうだし。
He's gonna be a troublemaker, huh? Or a gambler?
また大春だ。またいただきだな。ほら、さっさと追加の軍票をよこせ。
めっちゃ耳と目がいいんすよね。ほら、俺って正義の男。
Do they all know that he's a hero?
ま、今すぐ軍票を置いて消えるならそこまでひどいことは。
いい加減にしろよ。うだうだ適当なこと抜かしてって。
Oh! Okay, yep. When they say volatile, this is what they mean. No way. Just in front of everybody, too.
イカサマするような悪い手は。だから言ったんすけど。
I don't think he thought you were gonna do that, though. I guess I'll take my money now. My script.
腹減ったな。
Okay, yeah, he's definitely a nutcase. But a great addition to the group. And that's a wrap for this episode, and it was great to finally see some of, well, not finally, I feel like we have seen some of Kivia's human side throughout the past couple episodes, but it was great seeing more of that, you know, just related to the sweets, and also how her view of Xylo is changing. Everything, all the accomplishments that he's done since the show started, everything has either included her or been something that, like, she's seen firsthand, so he's really starting to win her over. And I feel like it's kind of a trope where, like, the leader or the commander of, like, a holy military or just any kind of organization eventually, you know, since they're kind of the top, they still eventually see the error in the ways of like who they're leading for. And so I feel like we might actually we're starting to see like the beginnings of that as it relates to Kivia. And now our heroes are tasked to fight to the death for this Murid fortress. You know, you can't leave. It just sounds like they're going to be stuck there being poisoned with this demon lord as well. Or at least that's until Venetim decides to get all the revisions that he's trying to get. And it makes sense why he's so confident, because we get to see kind of his origin and why he was sentenced to be a hero. He was basically the cream of the crop when it comes to conmen. So great that he actually revealed the truth of what is going on with the temple. And just what an insane revelation. Like, I feel like this is super early in the show for us to get that information. I mean, right now we have no reason to believe that the man who was talking to Venetim is lying about anything. We just don't have any like specific information about that. So like the timeline is kind of fuzzy, at least as far as I know. I might be missing some information there, but we don't really know when that happened to Venetim. So like, how long has these possible blight human spies been in the temple, or, you know, taking it over, or how deep it really runs? Definitely gonna need more specifics there, but you know, all of that in good time, I'm sure. And we end on the episode meeting Zav, and I have a feeling I'm gonna like his character just from that short little scene we got of him. But I guess with all that being said, I'll go ahead and wrap up here. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you in the next one.